I'm different. I had developed differently than most people who were about the same age as me. They took notice, then most shied away from me, but others looked, had nothing nice to say to me.
They made comments that weren't nice. They called me names. Some even assaulted me. I got away from them as fast as I could so I could be alone and not around them. But thinking back, I wish I could have said these words.
Stop looking at me. Stop picking on me. I'm begging you, please, 'cause I am human. I have a mind too. I have feelings too. You may not have cared, but you deeply hurt me. I had noticed the changes that were happening. Part of me grew differently than all the rest.
It wouldn't stop. It just kept going on. I could not find a bra that would fit me. My back was hurting and I was itching too. I got headaches and I wasn't feeling well.
I could not do most other things that people could. I felt lonely. Often I had no one around.
They backed off 'cause I was different. I had much weight that was hurting me. I couldn't get out much, for I felt bad, not just because of me, but for those that saw me. I was self-conscious, it was obnoxious, it was hurting, and people were looking at me the way I was built. They wouldn't respect me intellectually. But thinking back, I wish I could have said these words.
Stop looking at me. Stop picking on me. I'm begging you, please, 'cause I am human. I have a mind too. I have feelings too. You may not have cared, but you deeply hurt me. I had trouble going out on a date because part of me was a distraction.
I had to say up here, hey, come, look at my face and not my breast. Like me for my mind, like me for who I am, and not for how I look, and not for how I'm built.
It was hard to be in a decent relationship because people noticed how I was built.
I went about going to the surgeon to reduce the size or remove them. He asked me why, and then I told him 'cause I'm a freak. People look at me, they call me names, they even had assaulted me.
He then told me there were other ways of dealing with that. And he told me that there are others
who would like the same body type as me because they don't like the body type they have.
I found that really hard to believe.
So I told him about my headaches, about my back problems, about my itching too.
He then told me that he would consider it, but in the meantime, go and research it.
There could be problems like complications. I can hurt more, I can bleed a lot, I can get a staph infection, or then again, I cannot. But my breast may continue to grow after the surgery, then having to get another, thus spending a lot more money that I could spend on something else.
I thought about what the surgeon told me, and is it truly something I really want?
I know I want people to leave me alone and treat me like a human being, but the cost of the surgery is just too great. I have to think about it. I have back problems, I have headaches, I itch right much and have trouble finding comfortable clothes.
But I do want people to stop hurting me. I want them to stop harassing me.
I wish I could go up to their faces and tell them how I truly feel about their jokes, about their comments, about the way they have treated me. At those moments, I wish I could have said these words.
Stop looking at me. Stop picking on me. I'm begging you, please, 'cause I am human. I have a mind too. I have feelings too. You may not have cared, but you deeply hurt me. Stop looking at me. Stop picking on me.